Hello and welcome back to another Average Racing Gamer video, where we'll be continuing with our circuit experience of the Nordschleife. Today's video will be sectors 7 to 11, starting with sector 7, the carousel. So the trick with this corner is to get the braking point correct, to stick in that groove, to take the corner as fast as possible. As you can see on my first attempt, I got nowhere near it. So here we go, try again, brake a little bit earlier, and get into that groove. And out of it the other side with good traction across the line. That's agonisingly close to gold there, but we'll go again. Just need to carry just a pinch more speed through the carousel to get that gold trophy. And comfortably gold after a slightly faster run through the carousel there. So on to sector 8 now. A very long and technical sector. This is going to take a few attempts to get right. So not a particularly good end to that run, but that wasn't a particularly fast run anyway. As you could probably tell from that video, I was struggling to remember what the next corner was. So I had to spend quite a bit of time refamiliarising myself with the sector, so I knew the speed that I could take into each corner and the braking points for each corner as well. Like this one, for instance, last time I went quite slowly in second. I've realised you can take it much faster in third. That's just a dab of the brakes to control the speed. For later runs I found you could slow down a little earlier but accelerate out much faster. And then it was just about getting the speed and turning right for these last two corners. So a much better run for that one for silver this time. And we move on to our gold run for this long and twisty sector. Carried much better speed through there. On the power nice and early. Slight dab to control the speed. Slow down earlier so I could accelerate out, so I go faster. Right on the limit of the circuit there. And then just the challenge of getting the line right through these last corners. And across the line for a pretty good goal time. So 3 sectors left to go. Number 9 is another tricky one because it is a very high speed, this one. Very challenging dip just there. You need to slow the car down before the jump, otherwise you'll just go sailing off. So quite a slow time compared to the goal time. But like I said, it's a very fast section of the circuit, so it's about getting the cornering speed right. And at what points you can get away with being flat out. So just before the dip, hit the brakes down to 4th. Carry as much speed as you can through here. Now you're flat out again when you get the line right. Flat out through here, through these kinks, and then pick the braking point for this corner. And across the line. Didn't actually realise that was my gold run, but yeah, that was my gold run. That was actually very quick. Right, two sectors to go now. Sector 10 in theory is easy, but it was extremely tricky to get right. So you start off with this next corner as a mini carousel, where you need to be on the lower part of the circuit for that corner to carry maximum speed. And then this corner here, you don't need to brake too much to get through it, but then as you're accelerating, you end up running off the circuit, so you need to balance the throttle to make sure you stay on the circuit, and you have to know when to be able to go flat out to maximise your speed. It's quite a tricky one to find out where that point is, so it did take me quite a few attempts to get this one right. Just a little bit short there of the goal time, but that was a pretty good run. We now just need to find an extra couple of mile an hour through the corners to make the difference in time. Carry as much speed as you can in, stay on the low side of the corner to have the banking help you. Dab the brakes, but carry as much speed as you can through the corner. Keep to the inside as much as you can. Floor it when you know that you're not going to run off the circuit. And we'll take gold for that one as well. And now for the final sector of this Nordschleife, the long back straight followed by the chicane at the end. So this is all about where you can keep your foot flat to the floor and where you need to brake. And we go straight to gold with that run. Which means we have completed all 11 sectors. So all that is left to do is the full lap, but I'll save that for another time. Thank you very much guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you again.